Again. Hi everyone, I'm just on my way to the thinking bench this morning and I thought I'd share some thoughts along the journey as I'm walking along. So often life can look a little bit like this. We're taking steps forward, we're looking at what the next step is in the day, which is good. We need to be able to do that. But often we can get trapped into this, so just a phase of looking down, what is the next step, and it can feel a little bit samey each day and get a little bit tiresome and boring. So today I just want to encourage you to look up. So the first thing in looking up is it just provides an opportunity to see where you're going. As I've been walking along this morning, I've run into a number of runners as they've been running on a Sunday morning, and I've nearly ran into most of them, or had to press pause as I'm recording. But taking some time just to look up in the first phase of things is good. What that allows you to do is just to make sure you're not running into anything. When we're looking down all the time, we can just maybe trip over and not see what's ahead. So it's good to look up at this level frequently just to see where we're going. The second thing, if I move up further, is just to appreciate your surroundings. What it means is it puts things into context for you. So if I'm looking down like this, I could be anywhere in the world, well, relatively anywhere, and not, like I said, I could be anywhere. If I put it up, it provides context for my journey and where I'm going. So again, just that phase of looking up puts your journey or my journey into context. And finally, what I would just be considering is the whole aspect of looking up further. And if I turn around and see thinking bench and looking up to the sky, I could have brought chosen a better day, probably a bit of a more sunny day, but looking up just provides that bigger picture thinking that my journey and the thing that I'm doing is just a small part of the bigger story of what's going on. So why is that important? Well, it means that I don't get locked into it's all about me and what's happening with me, but there's a bigger picture out there. So looking up, looking at the sky, I love looking up at the sky and just relaxing, seeing what's going on. Again, not a good day I've picked to do this, but if I move forward now and just look at the scenery, even on a not so great day, there is beauty to be seen. It just puts into context what's happening. So there we go, just some thoughts from my journey and walk today. Firstly, the first thing is really just to look up and see where you're going to get past some of the obstacles. Secondly is to look up and further and just to see the context that you're working in, you're walking in, your journeys in. And finally is to look up further and just look at the bigger picture of things in your life, what you're a part of. It just puts everything in context. So there you have it. I hope that's been helpful today, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye for now.